Welcome to Intersoft Institute. Today we will see what the problem comes before partition and what is a partition. Before coming the hard disk from the manufacturer, there are some program installed on the service area. So when the manufacture the hard disk, he will record the model number, serial number, brand, smart, batch sector list, G list, permanent batch sector list, and all those details are stored in the service area, and service area is recorded from the manufacturer on the outer track, outer cylinder below 0, that is a -1 -2. You can see here, this is your service area, this is your outermost, this is your 0 cylinder, -1 -2 -3 -4 and up to -36 will be the service area. The service area will not be formatted or not be deleted by the normal command. To use the service area, we required a special device called as an firmware tools like PC3000, MRT, Dolphin and all those. If we have any damage in the service area, we can repair with the help of this device. So manufacturer put some softwares, that is in firmware softwares, that is a modules that is restored on the service area. User cannot access the service area without any device or without any tools or softwares. So this is your service area. When the hard disk come, all the platter have a service area. There is a 2 head, 1 platter, that is a 2 side, 1 platter, that is a 0 side and 1 side. If there is a 2 platter, then there will be a mostly 4 sides, 0 1. Each platter have a fixed service area. Only the 2 side, that is a head 0 and head 1 are the service area recorded, and 2 and 3 are useless, they are on reserve. So this is unused portions where the spindle motor fit. Here are not allocated as a track sector, not addressed. This is a low level format. So this is a low level format, this is a user area, this is your utility block addressing, that is a service area. So first of all, we will make a low level format. What is a mostly no requirement of low level formatting? If you are making a low level formatting of the working hard disk, the data will be lost. So low level formatting, only the rare case you have to do the low level formatting, because in a low level formatting he erase all the track and sectors and no datas. So no data will be recovered except the forensics data, forensic software. Position of the track and sector on the hard disk and writing the control structure that define where the tracks and sectors are. These often called the true formatting operation. Or if you want some problems in the sectors, you can make a 0 fill. Don't do the low level format. You can fill the 0, that is an easy. This is your low level format. Okay. In this low level format, it will delete all the records and everything, it will be older. Warning, don't do the low level format or SCSIDs. Do not try the BIOS based low level formatting tools on these newer drives. Unlike with the damage, everything sometime may be problem. After low level formatting, first we have to do the partitioning. We make a drive as a partition. Partition means we are making a C drive or D drive. C drive, D drive, we are making 2-3 partition. We can make 1 partition also, but suddenly if any problem comes and we delete the 1 partition, then the whole hard disk data will be lost. So we are making a 2 or 3 partition. One is for OS and another for a backup. So what the partition you are creating, it will create the cylinder wise partition. Okay, the partition, the major disk structure define the disk laid out. In fact, you must partition the hard in the partition in the single volume before you format the disk. So before formatting, you have to create the volume, how much volumes are there. Here we make a 2 drives, that is a C drive and D drive. After making a partition C and D drive, he will make a one cluster number 1 as a MBR, and next cluster will be as a boot sector of C drive, and another is a D drive. Here it's only created the boot sectors in the partition. When we create a format, then he will arrange all the track and sectors and addressing like that. So first of all, he will create the boot sectors of the that partitions. Here all the detail of that the track and sector and number of cylinder include in the partition C and D. This is a one plater surface. This is your one plater surface. Below there is a same surface. If there is a two plater, then there is a four side same surface are there. The particular cylinder number it will take as a same on C drive and same on the D drive. So head will move when we are working on the C, head will move on that C portions, and when we working on D, head will move in the D portions, like that. This is your how the partition, after partition it will create a MBR, an active boot record and D bacteria. Then we are making a normal high level format, that is a fast format. Okay. When we did track and sector but nothing written on them, high level format is the process writing the file system structure on the disk that let the disk be used for storing a program and data. So here what we are doing, the format command, it just clear the new boot sectors of particular C drive and D drive. When we making a partition, it creating a MBR and it allot the particular cylinder for C and D. When we format, it will create a file allocation table or NTFS structure, that is a boot structure where he will store all the particular cylinders or data where it is located. So this is your structure, how it's basically work. So after formatting and after this, he will make an addressing like this, sectors number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and through the sector, through the cylinder and through the head, it will assign the LBA. In LBA it will count as a 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is LBA number addressing 21, 22, and in a CHS format it will be a different format. So what is an MBR? That is importance. MBR has internally there is a record like this. You can see the record, first partition, second partition, third one, starting, ending, a cylinder and all detail are in an MBR. So in an MBR there is an active partition location is also there. If MBR is corrupted, the BIOS will go first to the MBR. Sorry, we will read this, then you will understand what is an MBR. When you turn on your PC, the processor has to begin the processing. However, your system memory is empty and the processor doesn't have anything to execute or really even know where it is. To answer the PC regarding which BIOS is a machine chip, and BIOS will divert to MBR. Okay, the BIOS directly go to MBR and he will see the MBR which partition is active. He will locate on that partition, that is a boot sector. Okay, so he will divert to that particular boot sector and from there it will read. The MBR located everywhere is the cylinder 0, head 0 and sector 1. That is an MBR. The first sector on the disk, see here the geometry. Okay, that is a MBR. In MBR there is a two file, master partition table and master boot record. Small initial boot program BIOS load and execute to start. After loading the motherboard BIOS, it will divert to that MBR and from MBR it will allot which partition is active and which is deactivated. With the active partition it will divert to C and from C it will load the boot sectors. From there it will allocate the files where it is and then it will load. This is a process how the motherboard hard disk partition work. You can also see here we have big we have shown, but it is not big, it is like this small partitions are there. This is a symbol how they are making a partitions. Here we have make a big one, cylinder 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, this much, but the cylinder will be like this, too many cylinders are there. We cannot assign. Here you can see here also very light cylinders and tracks are there, very more line is there. So here only we have seen the basic idea of how the data is stored and what is an structure, and in some case you have seen the zone bit recording. This is scaled as a zone bit record, because here what happen, this cluster size is very small and this cluster size is very big. So to these are the wasting will be more and this is very congested data will be there. So to remove this congestion, the new zone bit recordings are there, that is a ZBR, which record the particular track to that same size like this. You can see here the same size cylinders are there. This is that been record. So what is a work of format, what is a low level format, what is an MBI, what is a bit record, this is a basic notes. Okay, thank you.